This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we see the third seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Florida Atlantic Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They start at the 25. So Alabama's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively. But they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays? You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Scanning the field, it's Beck. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They strike first in this national title bout. Wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Owls offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They bring him down right at the 20.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Play action fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And that enormous play wiped out by the flag. That's a crushing penalty here for this offense. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the fair catch is made, but hold on. There's a flag down. May have to kick this again. Got to make sure the guy's allowed to make the fair catch before you hit him. Very obvious call there. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. To the air, it's Becht. Defense is coming after him. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
The quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. What did it do? Made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
It's a shotgun run call. First down, looking for more now. The freshman brought down after a nice run.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
On the ground, it's Fletcher. And they'll stop him short of the line of game.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Pass rush closing in. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to throw. It's Becht. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's caught. It's Fletcher.
It's a good job here to be able to catch that ball, but let's give credit to the defense for making that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. In the clear at the 25. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On the run, it's Fletcher. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Well, the power run is stuffed, barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
It seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Dropping back, it's Becht. He's got it near the end zone. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different...
Who's in the clear? Past the 50. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, FAU, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone to begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package.
And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He's running out of time here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the wideout goes in motion. Takes off in a bootleg. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. The ball's in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
QB bootlegs here. It's another deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Running back grabs it on the screen. Great move in the open field. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back.
Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Scanning the field, it's Becht. Grab behind the line, it's Portland. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Well, Kirk, it's Florida Atlantic with the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Dropping back, it's Becht. The short completion of the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
They've converted both 3rd down attempts on the drive so far, but now it's 3rd and 8. QB decides to keep it here. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Working tight windows. It's Becht. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Defense trying to hang on. The 11th play of the drive here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The pickup is 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 now.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Alabama. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this big a stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins.
Point after, knocked right through. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. And the kickoff will be a return. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming out from the 17-yard line. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can...
A deep shot to the left side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Owls.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in the last possession. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Becht. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen. The completion makes it 2nd down. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. What a catch and run by the junior.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The offense now operating in empty. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
And they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. He's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The sure hands. It's Horton. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Toss play, running right. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. The wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that game moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46.
Well, that's another good run for him. What else is new? That ought to put him right at 150 yards for the game. He has really made his presence felt today.
The pocket breaking down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Brought down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, FAU. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now at 25. Dropping back. It's Becht. Running back has it on the screen now. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
It went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Back in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. That'll avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
He makes the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's a quarterback keeper.
That's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Launching one to the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. He knocks it through with confidence.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put in the scoring position before the half. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Looks like he's going to run it. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Fires it to the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Dropping back, it's Becht. Fires it to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
That's a fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grabbed by the receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Down, just one play left here in the half. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Off target that time. Off the miss, it's still an 11-point lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison. Or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the ballers on that offensive line.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the third quarter going. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And here's the handoff. He's got room to run. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.
The offense has big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on 1st and 2nd down. That's why they needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still
Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Chris, here on 4th down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the 1st down and much, much more.
He gets loose.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Well, the old quarterback sneak. Well, whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss if you run.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that 2nd level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Using his legs, it's Sanders. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And after the point after, it's a 35-17 game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
17.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Becht. The receiver grabs it.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
They stop him, but it's a first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. We'll give it to the running back. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. He pulls in the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Touchdown, Bama. This offense cannot be stopped.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. This play is blown up. The defense all over him. The Wildcat look backfires that time. Tough spot here. 2nd and long from their 19. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Because that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
And here comes the punter onto the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They were held to a quick 3 and out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. With the catch, it's Sanders. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
0 running in, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield here. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Making people miss. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting off field, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. 1st down. We're going to throw the football. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's caught. Touchdown. Out.
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. This should be the last play of the quarter. Play action here on 1st down. Short throw complete to the tight end. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. Well, Kirk, it's Florida Atlantic with the lead here. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Becht. Gets made over the middle. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They keep him guessing with a run. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Porton. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down for the 30. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Young. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down. Looking to throw again. There's a screen pass to the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on third down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing him the football.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Offense facing second and goal. They'll feed the back again. He's swarmed by the defense.
Hey, I can understand why they're trying to run the football here, but Chris, let's face it, the way this quarterback's been throwing it around, I'm surprised we didn't see them call his number. He's already thrown for 3 touchdowns.
On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking for 6. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't...
Touchdown tied as they put 6 more on the board.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away.
42, Alabama, 31.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receiver in motion now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. You played the game. You got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line.
Looking deep down the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
Bringing pressure. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Coverage team brings down the return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. To the air, it's Beckett. Looking for the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. First and 10 now for the offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Pass is caught on a comeback route. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught by the receiver.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be in the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Grinding away with a running game. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
Solid run. They'll bring it back to the 28-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On third and short, trying to pick it up on the ground. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got them to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. You got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They try to sneak it for the first.
Chris, just so impressive. And, you know, as much focus as there is on quarterbacks and wide receivers in the passing game, at the end of the day, to win a national championship, there's going to come a critical third down where you got to rely on your offensive line. The opponent knows you're going to run. You still do it. They convert, and I think that may be it.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
What will the call be on third and long now for the 44? Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Looking right, this one caught. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
That is such a big pickup for this offense late in this game. You go play action pass on third down. You know, a lot of times you're caught up on the quarterback trying to sell it. I think the entire offense does their job here. The defense is out of position, and they're able to convert.